I'm just so frustrated. I've been trying to do this social media thing for a while now, and it just seems like it's not working. It's not paying off. I got to stop playing with this. It's time for me to level up. Okay, so you finally realize that your marketing efforts are either not working, not producing results, or not reaching the right audience. And now you're at the point where you are looking for help. You are prepared to change some things up, but the reality is the last time you tried this on your own, it didn't work. So now you are ready for some help, but starting from scratch is not an option. I mean, after all, you've already invested a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of effort. And at this point, the question now is, where do I go from here? Let's talk about it. Today, I'm going to share with you some quick tips to help you pivot if necessary in order for you to quickly level up. Let's go. We are now in a new normal where consumers, patrons, followers, clients, and members are engaging with brands and organizations in an entirely different way that is redefining traditional marketing as we know it, which means that what may have worked in the past is no longer viable or even effective in today's environment. As a matter of fact, research is showing us that there are a number of contributing factors that are leading to this change. For example, when you consider the number of humans that are on the internet that are over the age of 6, by 2030, it's expected to be 90%. Now, when you think about just in 2019, there was already 4.4 billion users online, and now it's going to go higher to 90%. You now have to wrestle with this new trend that's emerging across various age groups that if you're not on their phone, you're not in their life. Which means that now traditional businesses, organizations, and entrepreneurs are having to migrate to social media just to connect with their target market because they can't reach them any other way. Now, hear me out. Let's consider your organization, your church, or your business just for a moment. More than likely, you have a well thought out mission and vision. More than likely, you have a great and awesome product or service or even some targeted messaging that, if given the chance, you could influence any audience. That if you could just find the right time and the right date to post your messaging, people would just be knocking at your door. They'd be smashing the button and giving you a million hearts. I mean, what you provide is so awesome and so necessary that if you were to ever go viral, you could literally change the world. You could literally grow overnight. You could literally impact the lives of your targeted audience. But more than likely, the reason why you're here today is you've tried posting on social media, and 35 views later, you realize that this ain't working. Or maybe you finally got some engagement, but you're feeling some type of way because you feel like your response rate doesn't tie out to the level of effort produced by your blood, sweat, and tears. Or, or, or you've considered this live streaming, but the idea of talking in front of a camera that could be critiqued and memorialized for centuries to come is just not that appealing to you. Or maybe you're on the other side of the spectrum where you have the right product, you've got the right presentation, you've got the right message, but you just don't have the time, the resources, or the mentoring support to be successful. Well, here's the good news. Welcome to Enlarge My Territory, where my name is Ben Reese and my passion is helping you to expand your reach by doing what you love each and every day in a digital way. Let's get you leveled up. Now, in order to do that, we do have to consider some common challenges that can help you to recover from anything that may have already happened in the past. Challenge number one is we've got to level set your expectations. For example, what did your followership look like before you posted? If you had 1,000 followers but only got 35 views, you might have what they call a ghost followership. Ghost followers. These are users who followed you at some point, but now they're disengaged. Now they're inactive, and now they're no longer even on the platform. So while you may have 1,000 associated usernames connected to your brand, you might only have a portion of that population, which is significant because they're the only ones who's actively connected to your content. Challenge number two, the body follows the head. Interesting enough, you're tired, you're frustrated, you're busy, and you're almost burnt out. So naturally, we take a break, we disconnect, and it's like, Selah. Not realizing that the internet neither sleeps nor slumbers, but when the head takes a break, so does the body. The issue is you have an incentive for returning. What incentive do your followers have? All right, challenge number three, doing the right thing at the wrong time. Low viewership could simply be posting the right content at the wrong time. Meaning what may be convenient to you may not be valuable for them. One of my mentors once said, cooking delicious food when no one is hungry is a waste of good ingredients. Challenge number four, your post may just lack personality. There's an old adage that says you are what you post. There is some psychology behind social personas that if you want me to dig into that, comment below and I'll put a video together. But just in quick review, because you're ready to level up now, there's these things called expressions of extroversion, agreeableness, conscientiousness, neuroticism, and openness that goes to play in your social media game. And if knowing more about these personas is helpful, just comment below and say, I need the 5 personas, and we'll get that hooked up for you today. But here's where the rubber really meets the road. Do you have followers or do you have friends? Followers are users who are interested in staying connected to your content. Friends are users that have some type of social tie, like family members, co-workers, acquaintances, schoolmates, neighborhood communities, fraternal, sorority members. You know, the list goes on and on and on. But it also includes this persona called openness, where if you ask to be my friend, I'll be your friend too, because we're open. The problem, though, with trying to run a business or an organization with a large number of friends is friends stay connected because their social tie keeps them until a stronger tie comes for them. Oh, that's good. Like their love for cats. You know, you were streaming, but then that one cat meme comes, and now it's conquered and captivated their attention. While on the other hand, your followers, they have intent and motivation. Motivation to stay with you because they value what you share over what might tickle their fancy. All right, here's the good news. You can still recover. No matter what your previous experience was or is, you can always recover. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you're going to have to start over, and starting over is not always a bad thing. Making mistakes is not always a bad thing. Now, not trying ever again, that's a travesty. But let's get you on your pathway to recovery by using just one strategy to overcome any of these basic social media challenges. It's called the power of resourcefulness. This is the ability to find and use available resources to achieve your goals. Now, in the Matrix, Neo was given two options. Option one was take the red pill, click the subscribe button, turn on that bell, because you realize that today's challenges are just the tip of the mountain. You're no longer near the root of the valley that you're in. Or you take the blue pill. I've dropped some links in the description that can help you to supplement what you don't do well so that you can level up right now. Either way, make a choice. Comment below. Hey, let's catch up and enlarge your territory in a digital way.